What's up, guys? Been a while again. Oh, that's good to know. I can switch in between cameras. Sorry, just learned a new feature of the phone. My other phone never was able to do that. Anyways, so that transitions to I've kind of been moving things around. But we're still at a standstill right now. Basically, because right now I'm in the midst of trying to still get license stuff situated, and hopefully all goes well. That'll be done by August. I was hoping it would be done by this month, but alas, that didn't happen, unfortunately. But August is a hard deadline because, hard meaning, it's, literally needs to happen by August, otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle because of the fact that, I would need to be able to legally drive by myself and not run the risk of, if the car's light bulb burns out, getting in trouble. Because, let's be real here. The thing switch. Anyways, let's be real here. My dad's car is kind of a raggedy thing, so, we've already been over the fact that we downgraded that shit so bad, but it was Marge's situation. And he got boned over by a used car dealer totally 100%. But anyways, so if a light bulb burns out or something, because we got some electrical stuff fixed, sort of, for now. But if a light bulb burns out or something out of my control like that, and I don't have my license yet, and I'm driving by myself, I'm gonna be in trouble. So so basically, in short, but that's going out of town in August, and the car will be here, so I'll be driving to work and stuff. So it's very important for me to get my license by August. Already had set up to redate the 5-hour course. That certificate expired, much to my chagrin. So I gotta waste another 5 hours of my life. So basically, that's gonna hopefully, if that's still available, or the slot's still available and open, I'm gonna have that slotted out for Wednesday and get that done and over with. And then basically just need to, since this car is shaped differently, it's like a little bit longer than the other one, I have to just practice some parallel parking with that shit, and formulate the habit of actually looking over my shoulder when I'm reversing and switching lanes. And other than those 3 factors, I should be all set. So I'm hoping this won't take very long. But I gotta keep going and getting out there, driving and shit, so I can find that habit. I don't know, man. That will definitely open up a lot more doors and opportunities. Because then I'll also be able to actually get my own car, which would be great. And then that will also allow for some of these smaller items to go into the car and not be chilling in the living room. As there's some items that I just don't want to have transported in the U-Haul because I feel like they're gonna break. And I'll run out of boxes and stuff to put a lot of these things in, and run out of bins. So there's that as well. So basically, here's the situation is these small things like this bag. There was one of the ones that I have a note made to myself of which one was the first aid kit that lives in the car. But one of the first aid kits that's the one that's gonna be in the car because it lives there. But so we have so that bag. Now that bag will be good to go in the U-Haul. That one is okay to go in there. It's sturdy enough, but this one's got, these fancy little details. I feel like I'm gonna get scuffed up if I put it in the U-Haul. That one I think got some clothes in it, so that'll be good for a moving day kit bag if I haven't already put clothes in there. I know it'll also be smart. I know at least no, it's that one. That's the clothing suitcase, so that'll be smart to put in the car instead of the U-Haul. I I figure out how to situate the shit over here. There's a bunch of loose items. Like, that's too fragile. That's way too fragile. That's definitely going to be going in the car rather than the U-Haul. Probably the loose shoes are going to go in the car rather than the U-Haul. We'll see what type of car I'm going to be able to afford, how much cargo space there is. Like, that little thing, that'll pop open very easily, so that'll probably have it on my lap, actually. No, wait, if I'm driving, that probably won't be plausible to have on my lap, so if I'm driving, then it would be on my roommate's lap when we're driving to and fro. But the plan is, basically, we're probably going to take turns driving the U-Haul, just so we both get used to that type of vehicle, and, you know, we're going to be picking things up from our respective families' houses, and taking it to the, apartment/house, depending on how much money she'll be making in her new job that she's looking for. Right now, she's still sorting out some personal stuff, so we have to wait and see what job she ends up actually getting when she's ready for that, which is okay, because as long as everything's set for, everything's all figured out for, by December, everything should be fine, because that'll be my 6-month mark, and that'll be when I get an opportunity to become full-time, which I'll be very happy about. I really am bummed, though, that I couldn't become full-time right off the bat, but, you know, they were like, oh yeah, 2 years of experience at full-time, which obviously I did not have, so here we are. That's okay. Works out with school and such, so I can just focus on finishing out the year and finishing out getting my degree and stuff. So that's gonna be exciting. I'll be very glad to be done with school. It's gotten in the way of so many things, it's actually ridiculous. But anyways, probably, I don't remember which one had the broken handle. I think it was, oh yeah, it's this one. This one's probably gonna have to go in the car. Ideally, I want both the clear bins in the car, all three. Heckler, there's 3 clear bins. Actually, I don't even think the lid fits on this. That's how full it is. So I want these type of bins in there. That has fragile shit, so that definitely got to fit in the car. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decent sized bins, plus that small bin that's gonna have to go in the car. This bag can definitely fit on the floor by someone's feet. On the passenger part, the shoes can be nuzzled anywhere really in the car. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't actually put the hats away. I thought I did put the hats away. Alright, that's good to know. Because I also want to shoot the final scene for the constructor's booth thing that's been an ongoing situation for a few years. So I want to shoot that. So that's good to know that the hat I use for that is not buried. So basically, because when it comes to that, I want to get that last scene shot and then edit it at a later point. I just want to make sure I have all the footage ready. Basically, the main reason why that's been taking so long, it's been working on and off since about 2018, I want to say. And it's very obvious, honestly, when I look back at the footage, that there has been time that has gone by, because you can kind of see it in my face. Like, you know, it's normal part of life, you know. Weight changes, and you can kind of tell. I get self-conscious watching it back, because I'm like, oh wow, is it really that obvious, even in my face, that happened? But, you know, whatever. I just try to remind myself that just happens. It happens to everybody, man. Yeah. And that has shampoo extra stuff that I've been green lighted to take that stuff with me, because basically this is stuff that only I really use. So we have these sunscreen stuff that I bought. Hopefully will still be in date by the time the movie comes along. We have these type of lotions. My dad always would get them in his stocking, but it was like bought for the family every Christmas. But he never really used them. He said that's okay for me to take those, because my brother, he always buys, for some reason, lotion for Bath & Body Works, even though that's expensive. instead of just using these. So he doesn't use those. There's some bar soap that my brother is allergic to, so I'm taking those with to see if my roommate would be interested in those. Personally, I find bar soap to be a very gross thing because I feel like it's just gonna grow things when it's just sitting there, but whatever. I don't believe in waste, so I'm gonna try to see if that can be used up. STBD on the status of those. And there's some shave butter that I have no use for, but I'm gonna see if my roommate has use for. I think it's unopened, so if worse gets worse, I will try to find a place to donate that to if it's still in date. If it's not in date still, then that's gonna be unfortunate. And then these soap that are in here are of a scent that my brother has no interest in, and my dad does not use this type of soap. He uses like the For Men one, I guess. So I've been green lighted to take those. This shampoo in here, the only I use because my brother uses the specific ones for colored hair. Which I've never had to worry about using specific ones for colored hair, because I've only ever bleached my hair. Probably when I have the money, I'm debating if I want to straight up just go polar opposite of what I've ever done ever, and finally live my dark self life and have black hair finally. As I wanted to have black hair with red bangs, but ended up only having red bangs in junior year. Like, oh no, black hair dye? Nah, let's avoid that. Because she's like anti-black hair dye. I don't know. It's kind of just like, okay? But it's whatever. Yes, the good part about with the black hair dye, I won't have to worry about bleaching my hair prior to that, because my hair is already gonna be able to just obtain the blackness. Or I might just bleach my hair and be blonde for a bit and then see how I feel from there. I don't know, obviously this is not gonna be anytime soon that I'm gonna be able to afford this hair stuff. Obviously, there are bigger bills to, like, the whole car stuff, insurance, both in the sense of renter's insurance, which actually isn't as expensive as you would think, especially when you bundle. At least that's what I've done on the research. And then, obviously, the car insurance stuff, and, security deposit, plus the first month's rent, because most places want security deposit plus first month's rent, or sometimes even plus last month's rent, so I am going to also make sure to have enough of a cushion for that, which also means I might not be able to buy the car until after we move in, and I have let my roommate know about that part, that we might have only one car starting out, and I can't tell if she's, like, it was hard to tell from the messages if she was, like, kind of annoyed about that or not, because she was just like, oh, okay, I'm sure we'll figure something out. So I think that she was hoping that I would have my own car. And obviously, I'm hoping that that's still gonna be able to be a possibility, but we shall see. Alright, how's Creech? That was weird. So, we'll see how that plays out. I'm hoping to be able to afford a car before moving. But again, taking that day by day in that department, I'm going to first focus on getting the license first before I even focus on getting the car. Because obviously, buying the car before the license will be dumb, because then that'd just be like, the car would just be sitting there, losing value and not getting any use. You know? So if the car's just going to lose value, you might as well get use out of it. But if it's just going to sit there, then that's just money wasted away. Yeah. And then I have more shoes. Now I'm going to put those in another box. I'm going to hit up the Facebook Marketplace, or knowing my dad, he'll get his pile of loot from the Big Bad Toy Store or something, the shit like that probably come in at some point. I'll end up using that box. But these end up being put in a box. This is going to have to be carried separately. It's fragile. It's a replacement for my unfortunate previous one. So the previous one I had gotten it at a Fright World, I think it was, like, convention table. And it was, like, tall and full of, like, a liquid, so the eyeball would float around. And it froze in the garage one year and fucking exploded. So, this is a replacement that I got off of Etsy. And it does not have liquid in it, surprisingly. It's just like a resin of some sort or something like that. But I'm going to take precautionary measures to make sure this doesn't get broken. So it's being transported separately. This came like this. We'll find out if that's broken or not. I'm hoping it's not. That's my shelf. Okay, that's good to know. I can check that off the list. I was like trying to remember what in some of these things. Yeah, that's the problem. Kind of like when you bulk buy things, you kind of forget what some of the items are. But that's good to know. That's the shelf. Okay. And then if you saw on there on top of that, there's a cards storage container, and that is for if I decide to expand upon my Cards Against Humanity collection, because right now I've been gifted just the original initial set, and I'm want to get some expansion packs. These, I know one handle's busted off, so I don't know how those definitely ain't gonna fit in the car, so those are gonna have to go in the U-Haul, but we're gonna have to put those in very carefully. I know that one does not have handle busters, so that one should be fine. Hamper, obviously, it's gonna have to go in the U-Haul. I have to fit all a bunch of these in the U-Haul. My rough estimations are saying this small piles combined with the basically entire living room, combined with a smidgen in the garage, and then combined with hi, you guys over there now? They've been sleeping on my bed all day. Combined with this basically garage here, that's about 2 to 3 rooms worth, probably, if we're talking about in terms of how big of a truck to get. So that, including the singular rooms worth that my roommate has, means that I'm going to have to probably round up on whatever number of estimation I choose. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The lid of that's still under the bed. Oh, I'll get that eventually. Eventually, that'll be fetched. Well, I got some KitchenAid stuff. Mainly my room's been having all the kitchen things in it. Stitch bags full of, I think, some other miscellaneous things. I don't remember what I put in there, actually. I made sure to have my dress shirt at Easy Grab, which I don't know why the collar is all fucked up. There we go. That's fixed more or less. And make sure to have enough space where it's hopefully not touching the zombie scientist jacket that's left over from 2017-ish. And then my work clothes are scattered throughout the place. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost bumped you in your face. Oh, Raven's crawling. Slither. Yeah. I have my D poking out a little bit there, so I remember that I put my D in here. That's also where my debit card and credit card are, because, you know, my wallet sometimes doesn't fit in the pockets. And then I found random tissue paper. That's sort that out. But that's not complete. It's just quote unquote sorting process. That's right. My brother never took care of that. The blaze knocked onto his floor. And then apparently it's somehow out here now. That's good. Yeah, so I'm not gonna worry about trying to figure out how I'm gonna fit everything in the truck yet until I actually have the truck. Basically, it's the situation in that department. Yeah, so this is gonna be an interesting process to say the least. And I also made a very important thing. I put it right above the light switch, so I would see it every day. Fucking Kablam. 5-hour course. Hopefully gonna get that done on Wednesday. License. Determined to get that shit done by the end of the month. And then I made notes of the dates on here. Big ol' keep eyes on the prize. Prize equal freedom. Things to accomplish. That was the day I made this shit up. 5-hour course and license need to be done by August 1st. And then becoming full-time, I'm hoping will happen in December. And graduation date, that's set in stone because I'm working my ass off getting that shit done. And then for the getting hard part, I made a note to say, may have to wait until after moving, depending on how finances go. And of course, most importantly, moving out. Like, this is the immediate importance is getting the license, but this is the most important goal of all the goals that I'm working towards in getting the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. I forgot about that box. That's like stuff where it's a kind of a TBD box, where it's like I'm not sure what to do with it yet. It's like stuff where I'm not sure if I need it, and in case I do need it, I don't want to get rid of it. So yeah, I just hopefully will not forget that that's in the closet. Yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all here now. Oh my goodness, y'all a big stretch, big shake. I got myself some Bluetooth headphones, as apparently phones don't have headphone jacks anymore, which is super aggravating. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Please just licked my elbow. Anyways, I think that's pretty much that. Oh yeah, this is a little baggie. Still gotta drop off to Fable when I see him next. He has been, unfortunately, dealing with chronic, whoa, my hands are the camera, illness. Oh, bless you. My goodness, somebody sniffed some dust. What a big sneeze. Anyways, so he's been dealing with a chronic physical illness. Oh, bless you again. So he has, unfortunately, been unavailable for a while. That and the whole, apparently, I guess, oh, bless you again. Is your sister sneezing all the way from my room? Because I don't see you sneezing, please. Wow. Raven's doing big sneezes. Anyways, so not only is the big illness made him unavailable and didn't want to hang out, but also the fact that it's made it. So I guess the cleaning of the apartment has been a little bit delayed. So he's like, last time I spoke to him, was I think sometime last month, and he said once this place gets cleaned up, so what that means, he's still not know what that, which is that means that's alright. Gives me time to get shit sorted on my end, so not too worried about that right now. Hi, hello. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay, you want to eat through? Blaze camera bomb. And I'm buried on the heat wrap thing that my dad loaned to me. Like, he basically said, here, just in case you need this, because I think that was left over when Amazon real fucked up my back. But yeah, so I have that there so that way he sees it, and in case he needs it, so we can take it back where it belongs upstairs, and so I don't accidentally take it with my stuff. Because the way it was set down, it accidentally got buried. So, big whoopsie on that one. But it's unburied now, so it's all good. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much it, I think, right now. So, see y'all in the next update. Whenever that'll be.